Hello to everyone, my name is Isabel Esperanza Cortés and I belong to the Chemical Engineering Department from the University of Huelva. The study in which I'm engaged focuses on the using creative strategies to solve engineering design problems. Well, this presentation will be divided into the following sections. Firstly, I will give you all a brief introduction into creative ideas generation and the technique we consider in this study. Then I will highlight the methodology applied in our class. Afterwards, I will show you the main results obtained from application of the proposed methodology. And finally, I will outline the main conclusion that can be drawn from all these results. Well, engineering skills are typically bound to put together something new, to arrange existing things in a new way to satisfy a recognized need of society. So, they work involve essentially the design of products and processes. On the other hand, creativity is concerned with the generation of effective and novel solutions to problems. And obviously, both of them are closely interrelated, since engineering is actually a process of creatively solve a problem. However, the development of creativity is a major challenge for engineering education. In that, currently engineering students usually become fixated on particular concepts, which what limits the exploration of solutions. Even when generating multiple ideas, they don't show much diversity. Therefore, engineering students need the appropriate tools to foster their creativity and to use the best practice in the design process, thus increasing the utility of the products and idea, hence improving their market competitiveness. There is a wide range of techniques or strategies devoted to encourage creative thinking. Among others, we can find brainstorming. This might be the one that most of you probably already knew it. Metaphors, six thinking hats, Scamper, and so many others. However, it is important to use the adequate technique which is suitable for the development of the desired creative thinking skills. Among of this approach, Scampers is one of the methodologies enhancing divergent thinking, which is thought to be quite appealing for engineering design since it helps them to approach a problem from different and unexpected perspectives. Well, a Scamper technique allows to approach and solve a problem by addressing 7 keywords, from which it takes its name. In this way, it encourages generation of creative ideas by asking several questions. Those keywords comprise substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and rearrange. This technique has been proven to be very effective in increasing creativity, exhibiting a high potential to solve problems and adopt strategies to reframe a given problem. Moreover, it has been successfully implemented in transactional problems and in several fields, including children, education, medicine, or counseling. However, up to now, it has just hardly introduced in engineering degrees. Thus, the purpose of this study was to foster creativity of engineering studying students and to improve their skills in design of future products. Moving on to the methodology section, the participants were university students enrolled in the process and chemical product subjects, ascribed to the master's degree in chemical engineering at the University of Huelva. The procedure comprised 3 steps, involving a 4-hour workshop, the performance of a collaborative activities by students, and finally an analysis step of this methodology. Well, the Conduct workshop aims to provide students with the appropriate knowledge regarding Scamper technique application for creative thinking in order to address the further collaborative activity. In the final project, the participants were asked to apply a Scamper strategy to generate at least 30 innovative ideas for the development and production of more sustainable robots. Finally, in order to analyze the effectiveness and student satisfaction of this creative thinking strategy, students respond to a final questionnaire. Well, starting with the results, this graph shows the percentage of ideas corresponding to each keyword regarding the 4 groups of students engaged in this investigation. And from this graph, some differences between the groups can be found. In that, in the groups 3 and 4 prevail the substitution, but group 1 provided alternative that did not involve raw materials, replacement, but more creative ideas like replacing light system and SiC by smart signage or renewable energy. Moreover, only 2 of these groups consider combination keyword more than the others, focusing on mixing raw materials with other products and including new technology like solar cells. Additionally, this technology was referenced when considering the ADAPT question. In this case, all groups agreed on the importance of the implementation of smart technologies. Concerning with modify, it was the keyword most used by students, which gave rise to the highest number of ideas, achieving a 30% of the total number of ideas in one of these groups. In contrast, Putzword, another use, generates a reduced number of solutions. Finally, eliminate and rearrange appears to be felt as the most complex question for a student, showing the lowest percentage of ideas in this study. Well, moreover, overall student satisfaction regarding the applicability of Scamper techniques was evaluated by means of a Likert scale questionnaire with 7 levels, namely strongly disagree, disagree, undecided, agree, and strongly agree. Well, according to the survey results, almost 90% of the attendees consider Scamper techniques as a fundamental pillar in the production design process. And divergent thinking approach to be highly valuable for their present and future careers. Regarding the effectiveness of the Scamper approach when analyzing and solving engineering problems, more than a half of these attendees found this creative technique effective in the accomplishment of their final project. In that, about 60% of the students deem this innovative method more appropriate than traditional solving problem technique. Moreover, the implementation of the Scamper technique stimulates divergent thinking in the student in such a way that 100% of them would recommend its incorporation as an instructional standard in engineering degree programs, and would expand their background in this field by attending further workshops encompassing new methodologies. Well, finally, according to the open-end question response, all participants agree that the Scamper strategy facilitates ideas generation in an innovative approach and coming up with unexpected new ideas. Here, all of you can see some of the student opinion highlighting their individual satisfaction. These are some of the answers. Well, just to summarize the main conclusion, we can say that the Scamper model was well suited as a tool to use in the idea generation. Students provide new and innovative solutions. Substitute, combine, and modify were the most preferred keyword by our engineers, and teaching creativity at the university helped the students to become creatively productive, helping them to attain greater personal and professional success. And that is the end of my presentation, and thank you so much for your attention.